Okay, so for number 4, we want to get, the idea on this problem is to get all the variables on one side of the equation. Now it doesn't matter if you have all the variables on the left hand side or the right hand side. You can choose to do either side. Now typically you'll get the variable on the left hand side, so then you'll have d equals, whatever it is. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring all the d's over to the left hand side of the equation here. So before I do anything, let me go ahead and rewrite the problem like this, so that way I can start all my work here. Okay, I want to do the opposite operation. I want to bring the negative 5, I want to bring this 5d over to the other side of the equation. Now to do that, I need to do the opposite operation of what I see here. So since this is negative, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to add. Okay, so that way when I add these together, it's going to cancel out on that side. So when I add it together, I'll get a 0. What I do to this side, I have to also do to the other side. So I'm doing the same operation on both sides. This is going to be 0. Now this, when I add it together, I have negative 14 plus 5. So when I have different signs, I'm going to subtract the numbers. So I take 14 minus 5 is 9, but I'm taking the sign of the larger number. So that means the larger number is negative, which means that my answer has to be negative. So I'm going to have negative 9d is the answer there. Now I still have minus 4 and I have 14. This part's gone though because I add that together and I get a 0. Next thing I want to do is I want to move the 4 over across the equal sign, so I want to add 4 to both sides. So I'm going to add 4. And the reason why I'm adding 4 is because I have a subtraction here again. I'm always doing opposite operation. So negative, I'm going to add 4 there. I'm also going to add 4 over there. I get negative 9d. 14 plus 4 gives you 18. And then you divide, we have to do division next because we have a negative 9 times d that's here. So again, we're always doing opposite operation. So opposite operation of multiplication is division. So when I divide this by negative 9, what you do to one side, you do the other side as well. So your final answer here, you have a positive number, you're dividing it by a negative number, your answer is going to have to be negative. So you're going to get negative 2 as your final answer. So for these kind of problems, again, make sure you show all your steps all the way down here and be careful with the negatives. The main thing on this problem that you might have gotten wrong is because the negative sign there. So be really careful that you keep those negative signs in where they're supposed to be.